Well, it was confirmed she sent them. I have to say allegedly, I guess for like legal reasons, because like
Trisha Paytas again responded to Colleen Ballinger. Let's talk about it. So Trisha Paytas posted on her podcast today. For those who don't know, she has a brand new podcast. She talked about Adam McIntyre and Colleen Ballinger. She even says that she received a private text message from Colleen Ballinger admitting, yes, that Colleen Ballinger admitted to Trisha Paytas that she sent nude photos to people of Trisha Paytas. Adam McIntyre then posted this. Andrew Butler, which is Colleen Ballinger's lawyer, are you aware your client Colleen Ballinger confirmed to Trisha Paytas over text that she was in fact sending nudes of their friend Trisha Paytas unsolicited to fans? Now in that case, the only thing that Colleen Ballinger can stand by is if somebody got her phone and sent it to them without Colleen's consent. That would have to be proven. But because Colleen admitted to Trisha in a text message, it could subpoena Trisha Paytas and ask to see that text message.
Well, it was confirmed she sent them. She sent me an apology on that Saturday after I made the video. I made the video July 3rd, and then she sent me an apology on like Saturday, July like 8th or 9th. And she's like, yeah, I was a coward. I lied to you. Like, I should have just told you the truth when you asked me about the photos. Like, I was a coward, and that was it. So she like apologized for it. So she definitely sent them to that guy. They're not denying that she sent them. They're denying the blackface, which was green face or whatever, in the show, but they're not denying the thing. So I have to say allegedly, I guess for like legal reasons, because like
now Trisha Paytas went on to say this, and we have the receipts right here. Thank you to spill some tea with me. Trisha Paytas said on Just Trish podcast, Adam McIntyre, I'm very sorry. Everything you went through, and I'm most sorry for not saying something sooner. I have never seen anything like this with any creator. I'm still shocked by it all. Now, Trisha Paytas in her podcast, I'll play you in a minute, she addresses one of her biggest criticisms when people are saying that Trisha didn't say anything until it became about her. She addresses that very quickly in her podcast. I'll play so you guys can see it. But she also had a lot more to say, and she also said this. This trauma to a 14-year-old is some irreparable damage. It's devastating. It can negatively impact him for life. You can dislike Adam, but he is 100% a victim in this and has every right to make 10 million thousand videos if he wanted to. Again, the personal issues I have with Adam and his videos about me are put aside. These two things have nothing to do with each other. Now, some people can argue that Trisha is riding the clout train, that she's on Team Adam right now because he's popular. Some people are going to argue that Trisha is being 100% wholeheartedly in what she's saying about Adam, that she does stand behind him. So there's different views of opinion there. She goes on to say this. Again, the personal issues I have with Adam and his videos about me are put aside. These two things have nothing to do with each other. Trisha also said Vanity Fair targeted Adam and Adam only by only mentioning him. And then Trisha also said, I'm not going to diminish Adam's very real trauma because of personal issues. I'll stand up for any child in the same circumstance. I thought that the Colleen Ballinger, and I told this to a friend of mine the other day, I was like, I think it's dying down. But because of this, it is ran back up again, and people are now talking about it. And I just want to preface this, right? Colleen Ballinger, up until this day, still has not said anything. There hasn't been any legal recourses yet. It's just something that people are talking about. And the article that in the Vanity Fair, they have yet to make a public statement retracting or saying anything differently. And in my case, I think they might just double down. Hold on, this eyelash is a little wonky. Wait, that's how you know it's a hot topic today. Now we're gonna play you what Trisha Paytas had to say on her podcast, but before that, I wanna say that this video is sponsored at the house by Manscaped. Thank you, Manscaped, for sponsoring this video. They have amazing new products out right now that are about to drop. They have so much out there at different price points, whether it's a gift or something for you. They got things for everybody at different price points. And listen, I believe in Christmas in July, so if you like someone out there or something for you, definitely pick up a gift. They make perfect birthday gifts, anniversary gifts. I love everything on manscaped.com, so definitely check it out. And if you click the link down below, my discount automatically applies at checkout. So thank you, Manscaped, for sponsoring this video. Let's get on with the drama. So Trisha Paytas went on to her podcast, and which is the one that a lot of people are really liking right now, called Just Trish, which she does have someone, you know, to bounce ideas and stuff off of. I do like that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the co-host. I guess it seems nice, but I don't know. I just like. I think I like it. I don't know how to feel about it yet. I'm still processing it, right? We'll see how that goes. But so far, I like how Trisha and things are going. I think that Trisha is talking about hot topics and people like that. Maybe can get her into trouble or not. I don't know. You know, sometimes she's putting her foot into the drama. You know, a lot of people are saying that she was doing great, not talking about drama, staying out of it at all. But I mean, she has an opinion. It's been like, what, 1 or 2 years now that she kind of cooled off. And now she's, you know, inching her way back. So we'll see how that goes. So if you haven't caught up on it, I'm going to show you the most popular part of her clip where she talks about Colleen Ballinger and Adam McIntyre. Here we go. Roll it.
They call him a whistleblower who frequently posted new videos and racking up hundreds of thousands of views commenting on the Colleen drama.
Oh, my God.
And then meanwhile, Ballinger continued to work on her own YouTube channel that was wholesome lifestyle content about her kids. So that paragraph alone kind of juxtaposes the two sides, right?
Okay, like the reason I don't like talk about this as much or even like read into it is like this topic is super triggering, and it's not like because I knew Colleen personally. Like it has nothing to do. It's like it's like something I like don't talk about a lot, but I've like dealt with this myself. Like I've been fans of people when I was like younger and underage. And I'm talking personally for me, fans of people where I really do feel that I was like manipulated. I feel like it changed my perspective. And again, just talking solely based on me, like I've had pornographic images shown to me, and this is something completely different, but just shown to me when I was like younger. And I really think it like set off this like discourse in life that was like really like traumatic for me. But aside from that, like, and again, it was a power dynamic, whatever. And I'm not saying this with Colleen and Adam because the reason I don't like look into it much is like it's very triggering. But like hearing that, this is so hard to talk about. Like the whistleblower thing, calling someone that is a lot. Like, you know what I mean? Because no matter how you look at the situation, like Adam was a minor. Adam was a fan of somebody and he was made to feel some type of way. You know what I mean? He feels like he was like manipulated. He came out the story. And it's like to diminish it, I guess, like it said, and to call him like a whistleblower to make it seem like it's for attention or something is like really ick on Vanity Fair's part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. Like, that's why I was, because the drama aside, like the whole article to me was like it was very interesting and just very odd because legally there's also, I mean, I have studied a little bit of, I'm not a lawyer, I've studied a little bit of journalism law, but the author like never reached out for a comment from Adam, especially Adam because he mentions Adam by name, but not anyone else involved either.
Wait, what? Yeah. Isn't that like journalism 101 is to like get a side?
To at least make an attempt. You know, like you don't have to get it per se, but you usually have to at least make the attempt.
When I've done art, when I've talked about people, they're like, we're going to reach out to them for comment, you know, because you have to get... Oh, that's crazy.
So it's very, very odd.
I need to say one more disclaimer real quick before we move forward. Is like I do have to say a disclaimer is like a lot of people are like, okay, you didn't say anything until I involved you. And it's like, you know, for a minute I wasn't looking at anything. And then also me and Adam, like, you know, he always says like Trisha had me blocked and stuff like that. And it's like I blocked him for something completely unrelated. It had nothing to do with this. Like something unrelated, you know, he had replied to Pop Crave and say it's like the spawn of Satan about like my unborn when anyone else I was pregnant or something. So like that is why I blocked him. And so we have our own issues. Obviously he doesn't like a lot of the stuff I do. Like he just doesn't like me, and that's totally fine. And like obviously I don't want to see negativity about me, especially during my pregnancy, so I just blocked him. That's it. But in this situation, I 100% have nothing but like sympathy and empathy and like support for Adam in this situation, because it's just very clear cut what everything was. She was the adult, he was the minor, with the underwear, with everything like that, like the editing out of the video, like that. I support him fully. You know, and like I do think people can make mistakes, and like you should hold people accountable and get canceled and like hopefully learn from them and like take accountability. So I support him 100%. But the reason I didn't get into it is because of this whatever, like this our past. I just like I don't know, you know, I don't know this person, whatever. But hearing all the stuff that did happen and seeing everything that did, what I didn't know about the underwear stuff, I didn't know about a lot of this stuff, I didn't know about any of this stuff. Okay, anyways, this is the whole thing. We can go to it because it's an article, but yeah. I get so like heated about this because like, you know, you can not like Adam, think he's whatever, like, you know, he's done drama and stuff like that, but like this is what's so annoying is like when someone, like his job is a YouTuber, and so he makes YouTube videos about this, and it's like because he was a victim, it's like all of a sudden he's like this like, oh, now he's a whistleblower. It's like, no, like this is like he finally has some support. Like someone came out and said, hey, this is what she said to me to take you down. Like he's like, I feel validated and I know that feeling. You know, I didn't know any of this in 2020. I didn't keep up with any of it. I knew nothing about it. And it just like wasn't my place to say anything. I didn't know enough about the situation to say anything. I think in general, back to the Doja Cat thing, you know, when people like her friend should say something, it's like it's not anyone else's responsibility but hers. You know what I mean? And like it's a sticky situation. You distance yourself, do whatever. If people don't distance themselves, then you can judge them for that. But it's a whole situation, and it's a very like legal situation too. There's like a minor involved. There's all this stuff like that. Like that's why when my stuff got involved, I had to say something because I was like, I need to make a hard stance. Like I don't support it. This is not okay. Like I stand with victims. I'm a sex worker. This is not okay. This should never be, especially to minors. As someone who has sent nude images as a minor and like not sent, but shown them. Like when I was shown porn at an early age, it affected my whole life, my whole discourse, my whole sexuality, my whole everything. It's really, really bad. So, and even any sort of, even if it's not like a sexual thing, like any sort of anything, you know, talking about a sex life with people, like anything like that is just, I think, crossing the line. Anyways, you can.
All right, guys, let me know what you think about all that drama in the comments down below. Now, Trisha Paytas did go on TikTok earlier this week where she is making waves, where she's acting like a robot. Yes, yes, yes. Smells so good. Let me show you what she's been doing over there on TikTok. Here we go, roll it.
Hearts, 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 hearts. Riding, cowgirl, riding, corn on the cob. Hot dog, fire, ooh, too hot. Arf, 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 arf. Roses smell so good. Mwah, mwah. Roses smell so good. Ice cream. Ice cream. I need to work out, work out, work out, work out. Work out, Caroline, Ninja, Brandy, Hot Dog, ride 'em, cowgirl, ride 'em, ride.
Now, if you don't know, you can check me out on TikTok as well. As of today, we're number 5 on the ranks. But I'm making YouTube videos, so when I get back on, I'll probably have drop, but we'll see. But anyways, with that being said, I really like what Trisha's doing. I think when it comes to AI, I think Trisha's doing it better than most people. And it's so interesting because some people just don't know what they're doing. She actually's doing a great job with all her animations of her face and stuff like that. But anyways, doesn't matter what I think about all this drama. Thank you so much to today's sponsor, Manscaped. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. This is Rich Lux with the hottest celebrity news on YouTube.